everybody? It's your girl Sofia, aka Sophie, back here on Sophia's Football Talk to preview Man United versus Chelsea. What I like to call the El Muddico, or the El Shittico. The El Muddico, I think, is probably more fitting as both teams are, more so in the mud. But we'll dive into that. Want to give a little bit of an apology for us being a bit late. My the power here completely went off in my home, and then we had some technical difficulties throughout. So, but we're here. I'm joined by Nas, aka Chelsea fan OG. How are you, my friend? Are you okay? Ooh, the sound, brother. The audio went. Your audio. I don't know what happened again. Yeah, bro, we're having one of those days. It's okay, it's okay. I'll keep the ship going. But yeah, guys, we had some technical difficulties with the audio as well. It's been a shambles. It's been a shambles. But either way, big up to those of you here. I'm seeing some new names as well. So big up to y'all. But make sure before we fully start the video that you guys like this video and indeed subscribe if you haven't already. We are on the road to 3K subscribers, so let's make that happen. Feel free to join the SFT membership as well. And yeah, ooh, I still can't hear anything. Wait. Do you have on any earplugs? Maybe try that. I'll keep the ship going, and you'll sort it out. So I'm just gonna big some people up here in the chat. Big up to Ming early on. Big up to Afghan C4. I think you knew, so big up to you. Big up to MC Burton Ballers. Is why it's mixed up, brother. It's the El Modico. That's why. Okay. Big up to Ledge. Says Jackson. Okay. Whoa. Big up to Man United Standard. Okay, that's a little bit of a, don't need to use that type of language over here. Big up to Austin. Hope you're doing well. Who else are in the building? Big up to Corvo. And big up to Rajat as well. Yep. Big up to y'all. Big up to y'all. Hope y'all doing well. Hope y'all doing good over here in these streets. Hopefully, Nas will come back. I do have his um what should I say? His link, YouTube name in the comment, not comment, in the title. So do check him out.
Any luck?
Yes,
Yes, we're back. Yay.
we back. Yes. I was just saying to the
Uh,
people that,
Big up everyone in the chat's
didn't
patient with
like.
me.
Yes. Big up to
I am
those who are
moving like
here.
Poch, yes.
Hey, you're moving like Porch. I'm moving. Who am I moving? The Glades? I don't know. I'm moving like somebody myself. It's one of those days, but it's okay, brother. We here
uh,
now. People do check out my brother Nat's channel. Okay, make sure you do subscribe to his channel. It is
Please.
linked in the as on the title. And I'll definitely after this video is done, I'll definitely link it in the description box as well. But do check him out. Show him some love. Big up to the match channel as well. Hope you're doing well. Um, and we'll talk about the game. I mean, I feel like I've like slowly, maybe not even recovered fully from the Newcastle game, but already now we've seen lots of leaks surrounding Man United. Not really any surprise there. But I wanted to focus a little bit more on Chelsea, hence why, of course, I have you here as we're facing each other on Wednesday for the El Modico. But Nas, how do you feel so far with your team this season? With Poch coming in, yeah, it.
Honestly, I've before the season even started, I already consigned myself to a standard that's not the highest you could attain. Not as the old Chelsea, the proper Chelsea. This is the new Chelsea. It's Americanized. We take things one step at a time. Even even when I think about Todd Bowley trying, it just almost seems a bit like a movie. I don't know, maybe more like a TV series. See, the first season is always a bit. It's the worst. Like all doom and gloom. Then they come up, but we're still. in the doom and gloom ish, uh,
Yeah.
honestly, nothing makes a difference with this Chelsea team. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
whether we finish second or finish ninth, I don't really have a great expectation to win anything. So
Okay.
nah,
It's more like a meh. I hear you. I hear you.
yeah.
But do you think Poch potentially could be the guy to turn things around, or is it more like what you mentioned? You're just like, yeah, it is what it
Well,
is.
he could
You
turn
know?
things around, yeah, make us better, but he's not going
Yeah.
to become a champion league winning great manager. Even he won't even know he might win the EFL if he's lucky. He's he's not won anything in this country. What he
Mm-hmm.
has won doesn't count. I literally believe I can win the French Uber
Oh,
Eats league. I literally believe I could win it. You know,
we both
I
would do
think
it. Yeah, yeah,
honestly,
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
not even joking. Just give me one.
Well, I'm
Like
going
guarantee won't sack me to the end of the season, and let's see what happens. I guarantee I get the
to.
double.
I'm telling you, I'll get a tune out of them. Oh, yep.
Honestly, like, I don't want to delve into it. I would actually love that job. Hit me up, whatever sheikh is controlling that club. But yeah, man, it seems that's one of the common denominators of our club. We
Mm-hmm.
have Americans and not sheikhs, man. If only you guys almost got one, but they've done you dirty. These Americanos. We never had a chance in the beginning. It was all Americans.
We close. We were close. Like I still have this one. I was playing this all the time,
Today I
but
feel Qatari.
it's still in the banks, and I just haven't removed it because maybe, you never know. You never know. Either way, we have to move on, of course, from that. But speaking of, the American owners and all of that with Todd Bowley, obviously, I know you probably heard this so many times throughout the season so far, or even last season, of course, with how much
Mhm.
money you guys have spent, but still need the reinforcement, especially when it comes to the forward and the striker position. Um, is there anybody in particular for, I don't know, January window that you would like to get? I know you've been linked with Osherman, for instance. Do you
Yeah,
think
yeah.
he can do something, or anybody else?
I don't actually have a lot of faith in any of these strikers that are available.
Hmm.
Like when I watch Osherman, he's not on the next level. He's a good striker. I'm not sure how he's going to translate here. Funny enough, the striker that I actually wanted was Hojlund. The only thing I didn't really want from Hojlund was his name. If he had a different name, like Yexelberg, I'll be like, we should have got this brother. You know, he's too much of a fake Haaland, which just makes him in his shadow.
Yeah,
Like
Haaland.
all my
I
mates
hear it.
say, Haaland would have done this, Haaland would have done that, Haaland could have done that. I was like, here we go. That was last
Both are
game.
tall, both have blonde hair. Like
Hoyland's faster though. Hoyland's a bit
he
faster, but
definitely is faster for sure, for sure, for sure. But
yeah. But
yeah,
I
he's
digress, man. I see this Chelsea team is almost complete. Like even if someone on the outside, they go, oh, what player can you diss on Chelsea? And I'm like, oh, I could hang on the left back position. Cucurella's not the guy, and Chilwell's always injured. And you need a good, solid, good left back will help. And obviously, I think this is every team. Like, no one
mm-hmm.
seems to like their goalkeeper. Even I mean Liverpool and Man City, they love their goalkeeper, yeah. Even then they go, oh, he's not how he used to be. I'm like, oh, that's the beginning. Yeah. And once they're in that market, it's gonna F it up for us because we need you guys just we brought a new goalkeeper, but we didn't, he's like a stopgap. You guys brought a goalkeeper and you thought he'd be the answer. You thought, oh, this
Yeah,
guy's the answer. We thought, no, this is just
exactly.
1 year, two max. Yeah.
Yeah,
So I'm hoping we find
indeed.
someone in that 1 2 year. Maybe Slanina does come through. Like, it's meant to be a prodigy. Let's see if that happens. But you, man, have the same problem as us, but a bit worse. We were there. We had Mendy. Same thing. Best keeper from Africa. I went through it. It doesn't last long. But yeah, man. Uh, this game, man. This game just got me. You called it El Mud-Ico. You're being very nice. There's another name going out. You know, the other word for poo. El Puico. It's being used all over Twitter. Oh, Schneinzer. But yeah,
We can say the El Shidiko way. Yeah.
I'm saying that's what it's called all over Twitter, all over other people's
The thing is,
YouTube.
I used to call when remember when you guys were playing Liverpool. Like I remember both of you guys were kind of in the same period where you weren't doing so well.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah, I
at
remember that.
least,
I remember that.
and both of the games were ended like nil nil. It was very boring, lethargic type of games. Whenever I did watch alongs for your guys' mashup, I called it the El Shirico. This though, I'm thinking it's the El Muddico because I generally both teams are in the mud. You know?
Yeah, and it's 2 seasons in a row. I last year when this happened, I thought, oh well, never next season we'll both be fighting top four. Doesn't seem to be the case.
Yeah,
Seems we're both struggling again.
indeed. But obviously, moving into like the game on Wednesday, you guys obviously had like a very important win to Brighton. The other day, I did watch the game. I mean, even though yet another game where you do get a man sent out, one of your captains, may I add,
What?
sent
Yeah,
out.
well, yeah, he's a
Like
captain ish. But
ish.
when you're pushing a team to be hard, or go home, which part you're trying to do, you know, it it has that teething pain where they push it too far, and I'll take it. I'll rather have that than I get angry when I see them not pressing at certain times. I'm like, what? Why not pressing there? Why not? But obviously, I've still got the old Chelsea in my mind. Uh, I prefer to carry on. I don't really care unless it gets crazy out of hand. I don't
Hmm.
see Gallagher getting another red this whole season. Reece James as well. I think will learn. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. But
Yeah.
I'd rather them have the fight. And I kind of want to see how we do without Gallagher. I want to see the next 3 games
Yeah,
without
because
Gallagher.
he is suspended. So it'll be interesting. And you, of
Yeah.
course, will get Reece James back.
Yep.
Any other
Yep.
players? I mean, obviously, you've been dealing.
Latvia is meant to be fit now. In Kunku,
Ooh,
meant to be ready, but not ready. Ready.
mm. Yeah, I did see like some early team news. So okay, let's see here. Obviously, Ben Chilwell, like you mentioned, Yao, Fofana, Chalaba, Carney, uh, Marco
Long
Correa
injury
back
list, huh?
from suspension. Yeah. Maybe Malagusto, and like you said, Romeo Lave and Nkuku could also be. Ooh, ooh, that'll be interesting to see. I mean, I
Yeah, we'll see how
really,
that goes.
when you first got Nkunku, I was like, ooh, that's. I mean,
I was sold that
he's an interesting
preseason. I
player.
was like, bloody hell, this guy's amazing.
Yeah. And of course, like unfortunately, he, obviously sustained an injury and all that, so you
Yep.
haven't fully
Yep.
seen him so far, like this actual season. But it'd be interesting to see. Okay, could he add something more to the team? What you guys are missing. You need a bit more of that clinicalness because you guys are creating chances. You just gotta get them at over the line.
I
Literally.
call the NUFC the Joker, man. This guy's a Joker.
Oh, do you think are peak when you have 70-year-old boss your midfield for 90
Who
minutes?
who's he referring to? Gordon? Someone else?
Is no, I think he's referring to
Cole
Miley.
Paul? Who? Oh yeah. He's 17. He's
Yeah.
actually
The thing is,
17.
though, I'm not even gonna laugh because he was doing things towards us as well. You know,
Yeah.
we
Oh, it
lost
was
one
worse, but
nil, but it should have been.
oh, it
The
was much
thing is,
worse.
though, what it? No, 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 no. I think ours worse. To be honest, I think
Yeah, because you guys didn't have 10 men. You didn't have a mistake, kind of like Thiago just gave them a goal. But yeah, 10. You guys always beat Newcastle. That's why it's bad because it's a constant that got broken. There's a lot of Premier League constants
yeah,
that
but we also
are
do
being
know that
broken.
Sanchez Park is like so much more of a fortress now. Um, they show up, but still though, it's just the way you like what you were saying with your team, like not properly like pressing as a team and all that. My team does. I don't know what we're doing when you're in the mud when you have Maguire for no reason up and all the way in the opposition's box trying to
It's
do
the
that. I'm
equal
like,
though, whether he's in defence or not. It doesn't really make much of a
what are
difference.
we doing? And
Honestly,
he's
though,
the
that's
one,
the
showing up and
beginning.
trying to do something, and then the rest of the team is just, ugh. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, do you feel confident? Not that we're gonna go fully into the actual score prediction. Now we'll take that more so at the end. But do you feel confident for this matchup?
Look, listen, Maguire. There's some things I can't believe no one in your club's done, like get rid of Maguire.
Mm,
It's like not us not getting rid of Lukaku. If any manager came in and said, "Oh, I love Lukaku. Oh, he should be forgiven X, Y, and Z," he's out before he's even in. But it seems
true.
every manager's giving Maguire benefit of the doubt. He's not even a nice person. That's the worst thing about. Like from what stories you hear going on in Greece, it's like why is he still there? He's so terrible. Even the whole England thing is a corruption in its own with
I
Southgate and
hear
the
you.
FA and him getting to the squad. I don't understand how he's still there. Like you guys should take a loss on him, like we've done with Lukaku, and until he leaves, I'm shocked no one sees it like that. A lot of people, I think, they just see it as football logic and stats. They don't look at it like,
Mhm.
oh, this club is cursed because of X, Y, and Z, and he's one of them. He's X. He's the main equation. Maguire, why is he? How to say, why is he alive? Why is he still there?
Oh, I mean, the same goes to like when you have Luke Shaw that's been here for like what 8 years. You have Martial also been there for many years, 7, 8 years. Um, Wambasaka's still there. Dallo has been there for a long time as well. Of course, like I said, Maguire. There's so many players that's still here that
Yeah, but some
shouldn't
of
be
them could
here.
still be there because they weren't meant to play because of
Yeah,
Martinez and Varane. But Maguire should not have been there. He shouldn't have been there. It's
definitely
just
not.
weird. The captaincy and everything.
I
Sure, as
mean,
well. I mean, I don't like saying it, but it's like why it seems all the time I bring these players up. A lot of times it's English players. Now, I got nothing. I want English players to do well, but it's just like why should it's like Reece James. Reece James get more protection than he needs because
yeah.
if he was not English, I guarantee 1, 2 fans would have been like, oh, he gets too injured.
But that's
They're
kind of the
always like,
same
oh, one
thing
more
that we're
injury.
hearing with, and I hear you. That's been like, for instance, today, especially like on the Twitter Spaces and in the media in general, we've been hearing so many slander more so on Martial. Even though, like, let's not get it twisted, he definitely is due to getting criticism himself as well. But you do feel like Rashford gets off a little bit scot free in terms of in comparison to
Definitely,
the likes
definitely.
of
We speak about
Martial,
this
and
all the
that
time.
is, like you
I
said, the
feel like
English
all the
stats.
podcasts speak about this. I
Mhm.
feel like only mainstream doesn't speak about it. Every
Yeah, the
podcast,
mainstream doesn't speak about it, but you know, um, like content creators in general, we do tend to speak more about that, and keep it 100, of course, and try to keep our
exactly.
players accountable. But it's been a mess. Like we're in a mess. You guys, of course, also. I mean, stuff happening there. It's been a lot, literally. Uh, Let me read some comments. So, did you see Rashford distributing free Christmas gifts to homeless people in Manchester?
Maybe you're
I
right.
didn't see it, but I heard about it. So I'm not gonna. Hey, him as a. We're gonna separate Marcus Rashford as the person and Marcus Rashford as the football player because those are two different people. Okay, as a football player for Man United right now, thank you for your service, but bye bye. I think it's time to go. As a
No, but I
person,
do think Matt had a point earlier. He said if all these guys are from the academy, that gives them that other second. It's like, yeah, well, there's a high chance you'll be English and you're from the academy. But you know what? Chelsea had so many random foreign players in our academy, and then
they,
rarely any of them make it through. Rarely, the highest chance
I
is usually
hear
from
what
the
you're
English lot.
saying. Yeah, I do think sometimes, like for instance, with even though Scott McTominay isn't English, but British, Scottish,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
and of
yeah.
course, former
Scottish
great
pride.
manager, incredible. Okay,
Why
Sir
did you
Alex
put him
Ferguson's
on the?
Scottish,
Oh, yeah,
so
obviously Fergie. I mean, he's not British. He's Scottish. Fergie will tell you,
yeah,
I'm Scottish, mate. Get it right, lad. I'm Scottish. I'm like, all right, okay.
exactly. But I
I got
think
it
that
right,
that
sir.
can be something like, oh, one of us. Like, okay, he knows what it is to be a Manchester United player. Like sometimes it can be. This is not my words, by the way, but it could be some people's words to justify why he's still here. And a lot of people be forgetting. Scott McTominay is not young. He looks very young. The guy is just 1 year younger than me. He's 27.
How old is
Okay,
he?
he's 27.
Damn, that's the prime of your career.
That's what I'm saying. Also, Rashford's 26. They Martial, we're the same man, and Luke Shaw. All of us are 28. Like we ain't young anymore. We're getting close to our 30s, people. Come on. We
Yeah, I
we
do like
can't keep
Martial
it,
though, man.
you know?
I do like Martial. He comes back like a minute per minute. He must have so many, goals, assists, pre-assists. I got a lot of good stats going his way per minute.
The thing is, though, he's made out of biscuits, nuts.
That's
I
the
can't
problem. The
do
minutes are low.
that. Literally. Bracy says, "Wait, hang on. Did I just hear Sofia say she wants Rashford?" Yes, you did. If you did not see my match reaction, I ain't gonna lie, I'm tired of it. PSG, if you want to come back with the light, a reasonable bid, cash
Where would
in.
he go? PSG.
PSG wanted him. Come back. I'm tired. I have to be honest. I'm
Oh
tired.
man.
I can't do this no more. I'm so tired. I can't keep seeing a player just walking around the pitch, you know, jogging. I'm not doing that no more. I'm not. Literally.
And
Oh, big up to Thriller says Staffy sent me here. Big up to Staffy. Do check out
big
Staffy
up, man.
TV's his channel. Show him some love. Big up, big up. Damn it. Oh, Man United, Arsenal, and Chelsea all in the race for Ivan Toney. Yeah, I feel like I heard that recently as
I
well.
don't know. I don't
Think
know if
so.
Chelsea want him. I feel like we're a bit of an image club, a bit of a woke club, you know. So we won't get someone like that. I feel. I don't. I just don't know. It's just my inkling. We're in for
Yeah.
Osherman. Not that he's good enough, but
No.
better than nothing. I wish he was playing this week. I honestly wouldn't make a difference, man.
I hear what you're saying. I think Arsenal will probably get him. I
Yeah,
just have a
Arsenal seem
feeling.
like the right club for him as well.
Yeah. And I think if he
Yeah.
goes there, I'm not even gonna lie, I think bigger chance of y'all winning the league than Arsenal. I generally think he can get them there. In my
Also,
in my
I
in
honestly,
right.
people sometimes I think the reason Arsenal get a lot of that, a lot of banter is because they're in a similar position with Tottenham,
Mhm.
where people can't believe the lack of success. I'm like, wow, look at like the force and the output they put, and they got such a lack of success. One what FA Cup in forever long, and that's what makes them. People think it's become of all these other reasons. I'm like, no, you and Spurs have that funny thing. In America, it'll be like a ongoing joke, like with the New York Knicks. It's like, look
Mhm.
at you, yeah, the most brought this and the most sold that and the biggest this and the greatest that, but you guys can't do nada when it counts. Like your stadium will
Mhm.
eat up three of Chelsea stadiums, Tottenham's. Like, but you got 30, what, like 300 times worth of silverware they've got. They've literally got like two or three silverware to their name.
Yeah.
But I'm telling you, that's where it comes from. All this banter. I just feel it's because what they have done over the time, and no matter what Arsenal do, even if they level up and do the right signings, I just feel like something will happen and they won't win whatever the title or they go to the Champions League final again. I still think they won't win it.
Oh, no, no, no. Champions League.
No, but they could go
There's
to the finals, and you know
yeah.
usually go you're in the finals, anything can happen.
I'm
That's what
telling you,
Tottenham
they're
fans
not
said.
winning it. They're not winning
That's
it.
what Tottenham fans said, and it was finished in like 15 minutes before.
Oh, that was one of the worst finals. My God.
The
That
anticipation to delivery was the
anticipation and
worst.
like everything leading up to that final, that was good. But the actual final, oh Lord, that was
Man, honestly,
horrendous.
every match is Mud-Ico. Now that I think
Yeah.
about it, because unless it's Man City, when you look at the end of the season, sometimes you're like, oh, you know, when you look back and you go, oh, in hindsight, that match carried this way and that match carried this way.
Mhm.
Like a lot of it was just free for all, and people tried to go, yeah, oh, you shouldn't diss the top four because when you win Champions League the next season, you wouldn't have won it if you didn't finish top four the season before. And I'm like, whose story are you talking about? Like, who finished top four last season or the last 5 seasons and then
Mm.
won the Champions other than Chelsea? I think, but I'm saying, like, Arsenal fans can't tell me, Tottenham fans can't tell me top four is meaningful when the next season you lose the Champions League. Therefore, that top four the season before didn't really carry much weight. But anyway, I digress because we're not getting top four. I don't think I am for sure, and I don't think your team is either. And
You
our
know
draw this
what?
Saturday or Sunday or whatever will definitely
No idea.
keep us quiet.
I have no idea. I thought at the beginning of the season I was like, we'll get third. Now I'm like, not so sure about that. But we'll have to wait and see. What I do need is for us to win
Why?
against
Why you just
lot.
take a draw? It doesn't make a difference.
Now I need to win. I
Why
need to
though?
win.
Like it's to be like for morale. You can't
Brother,
explain to me, oh, we need the extra 2 points so that we could do this.
you to
What
win.
is this? Like, there's no end
I
game.
want to win. It's at Old
You know what?
Trafford.
Yeah, big up Newcastle fan in the chat, yeah. Because
Yep.
I mean, like, they could have the 3 points. You could have it again. We want to win you in the Carabao Cup. We want to beat in the Carabao Cup, yeah, and hopefully go to the finals and win it. And then it carried meaning. And then you look at the hindsight, and X and Y adds
I
up.
hear
But
it, but
But like
I
Newcastle can finish top. If Newcastle can finish second, who cares? Like, and then you go Champions League next season, and then they get knocked out, and it carries on.
But the thing with
And
for Newcastle, we do have to think about like the team of Newcastle and then the other teams, traditionally the top six. Come on. Newcastle, that would
well,
be
Newcastle
insane
are
if there's
supposed to be up
like,
there since they have the money. They're the richest club in the league now, right?
yeah, but still,
They
they
got
still
uh,
obviously they overachieved last season by getting the Champions League. So now, they're in the Champions League. There's still a chance for them to get out of the group. One more chance for them to do it.
you know, I'd rather
If
win I'd rather win the Carabao Cup than finish second.
I mean, I want to win trophies as well, brother. You talk. I want
Like
to win
finishing
trophies as
second is
well.
terrible. Like it's
No, no,
meaningless. There are
I
times
I
that
agree
people
with
finish
you.
second and you have to go back and check, and it's like what? No one does that. You finish first or you get forgotten. That's about it, really.
I hear you. I hear you. I think for certain teams, like once again, like if a Newcastle suddenly finished second after what, getting the top four last season, that would be huge. In
Yeah,
my
but
opinion, that
it's
would
I
be
mean,
huge.
I
It,
can see the finishing second, and I actually want to finish second just so they keep Eddie Howe longer. The longer they keep him, the better it is for every other club out there because he guarantees they're not going to win anything. Basically, maybe other than the Mickey Mouse Cup as
okay.
the chat. No, I mean, I'm just saying statistically to this day, no person born in England, not
Yeah,
Scotland, not Ireland, in
no,
England
I've heard that. Yeah, in
has
England they
won
haven't.
the Premiership or the Champions League. Those names, and it's almost like until this curse is broken, let Eddie Howe
There's
do as great as he
always
wants,
one. There's
beating
always a
us
time
left,
for
right,
everything.
centre.
You never know. You never know. Oh, big up to NS Sports
I big
TV
up
for
Dips,
sending
man.
Nippon. I appreciate it. It goes a long way. So thank you for the super chat. Says hot take: Chelsea, Manchester United will wait. Will win a Premier League, Champions League before Arsenal.
I don't think Arsenal will
Ooh,
ever win one though. Honestly, Nipper, I don't see it
yo.
happening.
But the thing is, if you said a Champions League, then I will be like, yeah. But since you're saying we'll win a Premier League, I think they can win the Premier League, though. I
No,
genuinely
Arsenal can win
believe they
it in
can.
5 years.
I think they could do it this year. The way they're, I don't know. I don't know. Now
I don't know.
I kind of almost feel like I've changed my tune after seeing like City. The hunger doesn't seem fully there anymore. The thing is though, if they
Mhm.
go full on invest January window, I have to be like, yo, I think they can do it.
I think they
Yeah,
might, because they're in denial. They're like, oh, we not only did we make the most money last season, we're gonna do it this season. They're in full denial to where
yeah.
I think they're gonna be like, oh, we're spending money like we got no tomorrow.
hmm That is a good. But the thing is, if they do, I mean, you never know. You never know because they have to kind of learn from. Okay, last season, obviously they bottled it completely. But if they focused, obviously now they have that gap. They do have obviously, of course, also Liverpool in the mix as well. But for me, if Liverpool doesn't also get like their reinforcements of getting a defensive midfielder, maybe even a defender as well, then I don't think they're going to do it. So I have a agenda running on Liverpool that I gotta keep going until they invest. That's for another story though. Let's maybe go a little bit more back into big up though for everybody being
Yeah,
active
big
in the
over in the
comments.
chat,
Once
man.
again, keep the likes up. The more likes we get, the more we're able to push the video out there for more people to see. And do subscribe once again. Road to 3K subscribers. I do have some other comments saved, but I do want to take that a little bit more at the end. So I do see you guys.
Yeah, I
I
see
try
some. I
to,
see the comments, man. I'm looking at them as well. Like they're pretty good.
yeah. So we see you. I just aren't able to read everything, but I try to read as much as I can. But okay, so
So,
if we maybe divert the conversation a bit more to Man United, from your point of view, how do you see Man United this season? Do you think Ten Hag can turn around? Do you think okay? Because from what I'm reading today, he's lost 50% of the dressing room in some of the leaks. Also, I heard from United Stand is going to be doing a exclusive interview with Anthony on Wednesday. So I was like, what?
really,
Yeah,
bro, the guy can't even speak English.
I know. Hey,
I mean, in UFC, we always say the best interview is a foreign language interview because all you can always play that mistranslation. No one's. But Anthony's got a lot of hard questions that might come his way, he better be on point, and he better have his lawyer ready with him.
Yeah, but I don't know how they would. I have no idea how this exclusive interview will go, but yeah, they. Okay,
Jeez,
that'll be interesting.
I'm watching that. I'm not even a United fan. I'm watching it. Anthony,
Yeah.
he piques my interest, man. This guy is normally 10 years from now he'll be in a Brazilian gang getting done for trial. I don't know. He seems to be one of those characters.
You said it, but I might not disagree. That's all I'm gonna say.
That said, they're gonna translate it. I've been listening to translations my whole life. They all get it wrong. Like so now, anytime I watch a
Yeah,
fighter, he
yeah,
goes says
yeah.
one thing, then the translator says one thing, and then later on, everyone that's from that country says he did not say that.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, because there's sometimes there can be translation and I'm like, okay, I let's say something in Norwegian, for instance. I'm like, but he didn't say that though.
And it say, it happens in Arabic all the time.
I was like,
I'm like, my brother did not say that.
he
Like,
did not say that. That was wrong
okay.
translated. So I agree with you. I mean, well, hey, I don't know Portuguese.
I'm
Maybe
looking
we'll
forward to
you
it,
know.
yeah, but it's not going to be good after this game. But listen, this game's going to be a draw. United are up. They're a bit up and down. They're not down. They're like up and then down and then up again. The
Yeah.
Champions League thing made it look worse, even though technically it was a draw the last game. It wasn't as if we lost. You know, my boy
Yeah, but
Ziyech
it
showed
felt
up,
like a
same with
loss
brother.
because we were playing well. We were actually, and then suddenly we just, brother, they had a banner. The Turkish fan had a banner. Welcome to hell. Okay, and then we had like we were 2 goals up, and then suddenly Onana for no reason conceded
Oh,
two
man.
free kicks. I was like, brother, why? They
I
were just
remember when Hojlund
easy.
first touched the ball. I was like, why are the United fans joining the Turkish fans in booing him?
Oh damn. Yeah, I ooh, it's gotten really
No, but I feel bad for United, man. I mean, your biggest problem is Onana,
okay.
and because if a goalkeeper is mental, it exudes the energy, leaks out of them, goes into the team.
Yeah.
Like it's a mad feeling. I remember when I had a sick goalkeeper. You know who my
Mhm.
goalkeeper used to be? Yeah, you know Wesley Fotheringham for West Sheffield United.
Ooh.
Technically, he's
Okay.
having one of the worst goalkeeper seasons in the history of Premier League. But
Okay.
when you play against a Sunday League level, he's on another level.
Yeah.
And I just be like, what the confidence it gives you is crazy, and that's what Onana's doing to your team. He's reducing
Mhm.
the confidence there at the back, and obviously he's not much substance as well. When shit hits the fan, sometimes he lets a lot of it through. Ain't looking good, but I can't just blame him. As you guys got the
No,
injury
no, no.
problem as well. If you
Yeah.
had Martinez and Varane, it'll be different, but you don't. Onana actually did used to play. I think he was a striker when he was a younger. He thought he'd become a striker when he was an adult. Playing midfield. He's a ball. He's a good baller. But so is Wesley. So is all my mates that are goal. Like they all think they're ballers,
Mm.
and then really the goalkeepers. But a lot of them I get to show it. They get to show it now. But Onana scares me. Like, I'm not United fan. I'm like, what's he doing? This guy's cocky.
Yeah.
This guy's brave. Oh my days, this guy.
Yeah.
Like, but
No,
I gotta
I
rate him
hear
though.
you. It's just it's so frustrating because like I've been following obviously since he used to of course play for
Into
Ajax
Menandez.
under Ten Hag, right? And then,
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
yeah, that was, years back. And then obviously he had that whole doping scandal, so he was suspended for I think it might have been a year and a half. There was a free agent, came to Inter, been wonderful for Inter, of course. Especially for like the Champions League games and Serie A in general at the more so throughout the season, but an important player. So I just when De Gea left, and I'm a big De Gea fan. Okay, I love the dude, 100%. Love the guy. So I was thinking, okay, once De Gea does go, then I'll be okay with having Onana to be the replacement. Because that's in terms of the goalkeeper market, I felt like he was the best fit in my opinion from what I wanted.
Yeah.
Decent shot stopping, obviously nowhere near what we know De Gea can be like when it comes to the shot stopping in particular. But from what we wanted to do from playing out from the back and all of that, I just felt like okay, he'll add something, but then it hasn't been what we wanted it to be, which is very much unfortunate.
There's no one to
Mm,
challenge him as well.
yeah, yeah, exactly.
He's got
Like for instance,
nobody on the bench for him.
what also says, when will Ten finally give Altai a chance? Brother, I mean,
He might as well.
What?
He might as well. He might as well give Altali a chance. Like just was it Bain Dir? He should let him play.
Mm,
Give Turkish brother a chance. Like
yeah.
that Turkish lesson was a lesson to him. That was a lesson to him. You know what I'm
Mm,
saying? He went to Turkey, his own son Ziyech. I see that they were tight. They were proper like talking. And then man, I feel like he should change it up. He should start doing more experiments with Onana. I do feel I feel bad for his defense. He still got the same injuries. Martinez not playing. Varane's not
yeah.
coming back.
So let's look at it. So obviously, I mean, it's Johnny Evans, Christian Eriksen, Amad Diallo, Mason Mount also is still, out, but on the road
Who
to
cares?
recovery. Lisandro Martinez, Malacia, Casemiro.
That's a big one.
Yeah, yeah. While Dan Gore and Hannibal may be in contention for place in the match day, so I mean, they've been on the squad. They're academy players, but don't really be playing like that. Hannibal had a few games weeks or
I
months
liked it
ago,
for a
but he
hot
hasn't
minute.
really been.
I was like, who's this guy carrying the legendary general's name?
Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah. But
And
sometimes he can be a bit too. What can I say? Not reckless. He can do a bit too much. Like the aggression is there, but sometimes like contain it a little bit. Calm yourself down.
I do like a hot-blooded player, but you need a cool, cold manager to keep him, level-headed to the degree. Fergie
Yeah,
would have loved. Fergie loved people like that
yeah,
because he could
yeah,
rope them
yeah.
in.
Yes,
Could
and
rope
also
them
by the
in.
way, Bruno is one yellow card away from a suspension. Oh, he's
Really,
definitely getting a yellow card. Bruno, excuse me, he's getting a
just
yellow
one
card.
yellow.
Yes, one yellow card away, and then
Okay, I
he'll be
think that might be
missing.
against us then. That might just
Yeah,
be against us.
I'm telling you, he will get a yellow card against you guys. He will.
Why do you
So
have so
yeah,
little faith?
cause it's Bruno.
It's not working.
He talks himself
Ye
into a yellow.
ye of little faith.
No,
I like Bruno Fernandez. I actually think he's pretty good.
okay.
And I wouldn't take him. It's too late. It's been like 3 years too late. But I'd have taken him 3 4 years ago when you guys first got him. But
Mm,
he's just he's not going to play every game well. He might
yeah.
show up against Chelsea because I mean, with your defense, yeah, with all the injuries you have, you're going to concede at least 1 or 2 goals minimum. I mean, we're terrible. Like Jackson, the minimum of strikers we need and could use. I still give him a rating. At least he's Colo. What's it called? Colo. What was his name?
Action, no Jackson. No,
Coluda.
no action Jackson. That's what I call him. Yeah.
No action Jackson. I like that. Or the missing of the Jackson Five. Either way, either
That's
way,
hilarious.
he's in trouble right now for talking to a
Yeah, I saw that. I was like,
Ashrid Wet, a
yo.
very well-known devious piece of work on the social media game. I mean, I used to know of her just from the KSI days. It was all stupid when he's trying to get to boxing and all that. I was like, who's this crazy girl that's with him? And then later on, Chelsea fan, and then now she seems to, she can't get out of my life. I'm like, I have to block and I'm not interested in this. Don't want to see any more
Yeah,
of this. Not
I
like
also
this,
am like,
please.
hey, you do you. But it's not the type of content that I want to consume. So I also have to be like, okay, just not interested, not interested. Please, like,
Well, now he has to
content for my
score though.
timeline.
The pressure's on him, Jackson. He has to do bits now.
He
Like
better
if he,
not. I do not want to see action. Wait, no action. Jackson score at the Old Trafford. We're not having it. Nope. You
I
better
can't
not.
wait for it, honestly. The amount of BS he's been getting this week, he needs to score. He needs to take advantage of your little defensive issue right now. Honestly, your keeper and then the defensive availability, he'll never get a chance to score against United again. United said something like, "Oh, United, he'd love to score against United. It's the biggest club in his country." Yeah, but yeah,
Guys.
I can't see him scoring. But I do see Cole Palmer. I do see Cole Palmer playing well. I see
Okay.
another potential goal coming from Enzo. Enzo's been receiving a lot of hate recently. Now he's got more goals than Martinelli and who was Jesus and
I
Odin. I was like,
heard that.
all these players more goals because he scored two. I was like, the
What?
Premier League is pathetic. It's funny how
Nah,
quick
we're,
it's
we're
in
we're
it.
ridiculous. I mean, I love the league, but Lord have mercy. When you start to hear stats like that, it's like, what? Huh?
Yes, they're like, oh, Kai Havertz is here and nobody plays on that. I'm like,
I'm
yeah,
like,
but he's played 1,000 minutes already, and that's terrible. There's so many random stats coming around
it
when
really
one
is.
person has one good week, plays two games good, and then all of a sudden he's better than X, Y, and Z. because he scored this.
I know. It's the madness. I mean, okay, so obviously you mentioned some players, but what do you predict will be the starting lineup against us?
It's pretty easy for us though, to be honest. With Cucurella gone, like it's probably going to be Colwell again on the left. Reece James is back. He's going to play right. Gusto's not there. Thiago Silva's Thiago Silva, and then it's something with Badashili or Diaz. Diaz didn't play that well last game. Suspect a
But
bit. Badashili is our
Kukurea
guy.
is back though. Do you think Kukurea will start?
Is he back? Was it not free game? Oh damn it! It's a double yellow. It's one
He's
game. That
back.
means
Mm.
I don't like Cucurella. I personally don't like his hair. Don't like his style. Don't
I
like that
love
he's a
his
Man City.
hair. Oh my god,
Oh
his
no, no,
hair is
it
goals for
only works
me.
if you're good. That only works when you're cool, not when you're. It's like
Okay.
in boxing when someone has long hair and he gets punched and his hair goes everywhere, and the judges are like, "This makes it easy for
Uh,
me."
so if you're
It's like,
doing
bruv,
well, then it's okay.
yeah, if you're not getting smacked up in the face and your hair's not going everywhere,
Hmm.
then you're fine. You're not Sideshow Bob. You're a model or whatever. But the second it goes wayward, you're Sideshow Bob. Like that's who you are, man. Honestly, I wish
Okay.
Pep got him. I don't know how we got tricked into getting him. Brighton took like half that £1 billion went to Brighton. You know them ones. They got we,
They
Brighton got so much money. It felt like a financial takeover for them.
they've
Yeah,
done
honestly,
everybody.
like it's a predictable lineup again. Enzo's gonna play. Gallagher can't, so Caicedo will. I'm hoping we play Latvia one. I know that will start straight away, but Mudryk, I think he might play. But Sterling will
I
definitely
don't
get
like
in.
him. I
I
don't
I
like
know
him.
all he has is
He's
speed, and I'm like,
fast. That's the only thing.
get
Like,
something.
oh, okay, but everything else, ugh,
He should have scored the other day. He left Milner eating his
I
dust,
know.
and then done. I was like, bro, you have the touch of a flipping an Eskimo. Like, what is wrong with this guy? Honestly,
Oof.
he's not. He's just not like Palmer's the opposite. He's not that fast. He's only fast because he's still young. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah,
Like I
yeah,
could
yeah,
tell
yeah.
he's a bit more of a Lampard once he's 23, 25. You know what I'm saying? Especially was on eating, getting well. So
Mhm.
if you understand, like I
Yep.
can't rely on Mudryk, but Mudryk has the mentality of a Ronaldo, of a fighter. He's like, if you offer him like a drink quickly, like, yo, drink some of this, he'll look at you like, what? You know, unless it's water from the Himalayan mountains, don't dare come to me with this prime energy drink. You know what I'm saying? I want pink Himalayan salt and this much protein and 3 grams of fat. He's that guy. So he
Oh
might
wow.
reach that level one day, but he's not there yet. Yeah, so maybe we should bench him. But I can see him starting. Cole
Mhm.
Palmer, false nine. Maybe no, not this time. I think Jackson will start. But we'll be quick to change that tactic if it's not working. But I do want
Yeah.
to see Jackson do bits. I don't know why. I want to see him do well. I didn't want
Okay.
Osherman to be honest. Osherman's like getting no. It's like, well, yeah, he makes sense and he's the best thing on paper, but I could burn the paper and to make my
He
own rules. Like
does.
I want Courtois, but it don't work like that. You know, that's how I want
I
Osherman.
hear
I
it.
don't want Osherman. I don't want Osherman. I want other people. I don't want Osherman. Like, but they will not come
Okay.
Chelsea. The club won't let them go. Osherman's the only
Yeah.
person available. Honestly,
Mm.
if he's for like 50 mil, I wouldn't. That's what I like about Jackson. He's cheap and cheerful. Osherman to be expensive and moody, like oh they were racist to me in Napoli. They don't like. I'm like, bro, don't bring the energy of I'm gonna kill brothers this Premier League score. If he comes, oh my days, if Osherman comes in January, he has to hit the ground running because at least
Mm.
Mudryk's got that. Oh, he could come back in a year or two or three. This guy's got 1 year. Next year is like what 27, 20, and he's just not going to be the same. He's about oh, he's a
I
one
hear it.
season wonder, from Napoli. And me, when I started analyzing him hard, he actually didn't do well last at the end of last season. So when I
Mhm.
put my eyes on him, he's like he ran away, and it's like well, when I took my eyes off him, he done well. And now this season
Yeah.
they don't want
And
him.
also he's
Like
been injured. I mean, I watched the Napoli Inter game and he was struggling. I mean, came back from an injury not that long ago. So
oh,
coming back to like that fitness, it's not really there yet to be
that's why I
honest.
didn't play for Nigeria as well. I was thinking, like, why is he not
Mhm.
playing?
Yep.
2 weeks ago. All right, then I'm not sold on him, man. The only striker
Okay.
I want right now, if I this was FIFA the game,
Yep.
like the what player straight away get Courtois and goal, Haaland up front. That's me, but that's
Mm.
not the reality of the game. The
It's
rest of
not
the
the
players in
reality.
Chelsea, I'm fine with. I'm fine with them. That's cool. Like, but
Okay. So it's more
yeah,
so the priority would be like getting a striker and then of course improving on
yeah.
the
Oh, so much.
goalkeeper.
I mean, if we had a good striker, we'll beat Man United. But because we have a good striker, we'll score a goal. I can say that confidently, but a goal doesn't
Okay.
mean you're going to win. 1-1,
Mhm.
2-2. I don't see us beating you easily. You're going to get one at least. Sanchez doesn't know how to keep a clean sheet.
The thing is, though, you haven't won at Old Trafford since 2017, so
That's more reason why I wouldn't be cocking, but I want to win. And 2017 is not that long. And there's no, constants in football, like, oh, Chelsea beat Tottenham 3 point lane, and Man United always beat Newcastle somehow. They're changing, but we never had a constant. There was nothing, like, you didn't always beat us, we didn't always beat you. It was up and down, it was random. Sometimes we're much better than you beat us. Sometimes you're better than us and we beat you. Like Champions League final,
it's
I
more
can't believe
so
we
like
lost
the
to you.
different grounds that's been difficult, you know? Like we struggle at your ground, you struggle at our ground.
But I'm sure you got more draws recently. But I just see this one being a draw, and the next
Maybe.
game will be different. But let's not go into the future. Right now, this game will be a draw, similar to. Did we not play each other this time last season?
Yeah, and
Even though it was at Stamford Bridge, it was 1-1.
it was
Guys got a
1-1 and
last minute
you
Casemiro.
scored. Casemiro
Last
scored
minute
at the end.
Casemiro. After
Yes.
we didn't even deserve it, Jorginho got a last minute.
Yes.
And I remember I
I
used to
think it
hate
might
on
have been,
Jorginho.
didn't you guys get a penalty?
Yeah, last season
I
Jorginho
think
scored a penalty.
McTominay might have been McTominay who gave the penalty away. Pretty sure
I
that
can't
might have
remember
been.
actually who gave it away, but
I
all
think
I
it
remember
was.
is
And then Jorginho
J5
obviously was good.
scoring, and then he went to Arsenal shortly afterwards. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, wow. Freaking
Honestly,
hell.
the biggest thing about this game is Mason Mount not playing. Damn it.
Imagine if we would have been playing.
No,
But he
but it
plays
didn't
that.
even. It didn't even like. Imagine David Beckham went to Chelsea back in.
Yeah.
I don't know. It would be
Oh.
like, oh, David Beckham's injured against. He's not playing against his own team. No one cares about Mount being a former Chelsea. It seems. It seems like if he was on like 20 goals there, it'll be different. But oh, Mason Mount's injured. It'll be all over the news.
No,
He's
it's
not been
more
mentioned
so like
once.
I think Chelsea fans, I don't know how you exactly feel like about Mason Mount. I mean, are you thinking like you're happy that he left or are you just like I don't care?
Yeah, obviously, honestly, I don't really care to be honest, but my
Okay.
friends love him, yeah, and a lot of
Mm,
my non-English, a lot of my non-English friends like him up so much. I'm shocked.
okay.
I thought, okay, certain demographic of young, people on this island love him up. I was like, no, a lot of my goons liked him. I was shocked. I was like, bro, this guy, like, yeah, yeah, man, he's a proper cool one. He's a proper Charles. Like, okay, he's from Portsmouth, but I get it, I get it. He's one of our own.
Cobham graduate.
Yeah,
He's a Cobham.
exactly. I mean,
Yeah.
that degree goes nowhere. Who's graduated and done bits? Come on, they
Who's
done bits at Chelsea, but I'm saying somewhere else. They haven't gone and done bits somewhere else. They haven't done the Bellingham. KDB wasn't part of the academy. Salah
Musiala?
wasn't. No, I thought Kevin De Bruyne was part of it, but he just came when he was like 16.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. But Musiala has been a part of it. Yeah.
Musiala, yeah, but I mean, he's not doing it. He's not Bellingham, is it? Let's see if he
No,
next
but he's
season what
still
he
doing
does.
very well for. Let's be honest, he's still doing very well for. I mean, come on, first team
I
start
listen,
for
as I said
Bayern.
about to all
You
my
know.
Tottenham mates, like unless Harry Kane wins the Champions League, he basically done nothing. Like Musiala said, and it's even Champions League, the rest of us are given. Like no one's
Yeah, I
won
hear you.
the German cut. No one won the German league since literally the best managers, Klopp, yeah, from that era left. Since he's left, it's been one way, and oh, it's so disappointing.
Wouldn't it be funny to see? Because Harry Kane have two options for trophies this season. It's obviously the Bundesliga and the Champions League. It because the other cups he's out of both of them. He had opportunity.
Oh
The first
wow,
game he debuted, he had an opportunity to win himself a trophy, but they lost to. I'm pretty sure it might have was it Leipzig. It was they lost to Leipzig
wow, and now Leipzig are actually good.
or Bayern Leverkusen,
Especially
one of the others. But yeah, regardless, one of the two.
yeah, I
But
mean
yeah,
for them. That's just a blip in the road. Let's see how that goes for them. But
yeah.
I'm not really
But
impressed with these Chelsea graduates, whether they're on our team or your team. Or I've never been like, oh, I'm losing sleep because this guy left. The last
yeah,
time I was pissed someone left was Hazard, but even now I knew it was right. Just
hmm
knew he doesn't have the fire in him, the passion and
yeah. I
perfect
mean, it didn't
timing.
work out that Real
Rudiger,
Madrid.
yeah, that was a bad one. Rudiger, Courtois was really one that hurt. That was the beginning of the end for our goalkeeper crisis. That
Yeah,
started the crisis
because he
situation
like he obviously it worked out. That move to him that worked out.
for
One
him.
player. Yeah, for him, that what I'm saying. It's not like he you know went backwards like other
Yeah,
players.
of course, of
You
course.
know.
No, of course. I mean. I wish we didn't buy Kepa though, man. We should have just left it with the whatever
Kepa,
under
the
18.
dinosaur arms. Come on, man.
And the under 18 keeper's better than him, honestly. Any random goalkeeper from Chelsea Academy would have been good as him.
Yeah,
It's terrible, like.
I hear
But
it.
yeah, I digress, man. I can see, everyone seems to be seeing this as a draw. I don't really know any
Yeah,
people that think United's gonna smash us. A lot of United fans think they will lose as well. They go, okay, I don't be surprised if we lose.
not this
I'm like,
one.
well, I'm like, 2017, and they're like, don't give me that. Now, how many teams have had the first ever bloody Turkish team to win
Okay, okay, don't do
game
that.
on.
Don't do that. Don't do that. I've already tried to heal from that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't bring that
Okay, I'm
up.
just saying, none of these records matter no more. Like,
No,
if
I hear what
records
you're
mattered,
saying.
I'll be
It,
laughing.
yeah, to be honest, whenever they bring those records, it's always that they tend to be broken.
No, but some
You
aren't.
know?
Some aren't meant to be broken.
Yeah. Hopefully not this time, though. I mean, for me, obviously we're going to be wrapping up very soon. I just want to quickly go. I mean, we talked about your particular lineup. For me, in terms of the players that we have, Onana probably will be starting.
Of course.
When it comes to a right back position, will it be Wan-Bissaka again? I think it could be Wan-Bissaka again, and then
I think it
probably
will as
left
well.
back Luke Shaw.
Of course, it'll be
Um,
sure.
yeah, it could technically
And
also.
it'll
I
be
mean, with
Maguire.
it'll be Maguire again. It'll be Varane. He's not getting it. He hasn't played for a couple of games now. That relationship is done. That is
You
out
don't
the
like
window.
Maguire, I think, though. So yeah, he wants Martinez, though. Yeah.
Yeah, but like he obviously has been shoehorning in Maguire due to the fact that there's been injuries, obviously, and then he's just done so well. I still want him gone, by the way. I'm still very adamant. He's playing well now, but let that be so that we can up the price so that he can go. That's what I'm thinking, at least for
Yeah,
me. And then
maybe
we'll
if Leicester
have.
get come
Trying to
back. Yeah,
think.
who's your
Will it be Lindelöf next to him? Will it be Fred? Nah, it'll be Lindelöf probably.
who's your centre back partnership with him? I thought Brown was
Probably
injured. He's
Maguire
just
and
not
Lindelöf,
playing.
maybe. He's just not playing. He is available. He's just not playing.
That's what.
Literally. So
So,
I'm just letting you know. I will not be shocked if Varane doesn't start again. So that's that. In the midfield, would he start again? He could start with Kobe Mainoo again, but then again, he could be on the bench. Now, I'll say Kobe Mainoo will start. I don't want McTominay to start, but probably he will. And then Bruno.
I mean,
On
I
the
wouldn't bring Conor
left,
Maynard on because
yeah.
he played better when he started, and when he came on, it was what destroyed that game. The one against Galatasaray. He's better off starting, and if he flops, you take him off for Amrabat. But
Yeah. Yeah,
him
that's the
and
thing.
Bruno always start. Why do you doubt Bruno starting?
No, 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 I didn't doubt Bruno starting. That's a given. I was thinking more so with McTominay. I don't want him to start, but probably he would be starting. I would rather see Amrabat starting, but we'll probably see McTominay. I wouldn't be shocked by that. I mean, right now the tactics that Ten Hag is given, yeah, bro, you're doing. I don't know if he's at this point like he is sacking himself the way he's moving right now. If we're gonna be I'm gonna be very honest, but it is what it is. So on the left I'll have Ganacho again. On the right, I don't want to see I don't want to see Rashi again, but he will be starting Rashi. He will do it, even though he shouldn't.
No, it's a good shot against Chelsea though. I wouldn't
Yeah,
start him
but
if this was a Wolves
the
game. I'd be
thing
like, no,
is
you
though,
don't deserve to start.
after no, but Nas after that horrendous display against Newcastle, like it needs to. We gotta set a precedent. We can't just. He got um subbed off like around this. It was in the 60th minute actually. Both him and was it both him and
And he
Martial?
said something on the bench, innit? Like, I don't want to come off. I want to stay on, or something like that.
Yeah, I think somebody said that he said something like, what was it? What was it? Something like me again, or I don't know. No, it was just
Something like that. And
yeah,
I remember my friends all saying, talking about all the United boys. I was watching it in their place yesterday. I was thinking, well, that's the end of Rashford here.
yeah. The body language just looked very off. Looked very off. Hey, Lynn, I think he'll start. I mean, I don't know if you saw a clip where it was of Martial and Ten Hag talking to each other. Like was trying to give instructions, like yelling at him, and Martial was kind of like. "Mm." mm,
I don't
you know.
speak Dutch.
It's more so like, yo, I'm doing like, what do you want me to do? You know, it's more so like
So
it's ugh.
yeah,
It
I
didn't
wouldn't
look
give
good.
advice to Martial. Like, if you add up all of Martial's minutes, he doesn't play shit. Like, he just doesn't
I
play.
mean,
So when he's
no,
playing, he's good. Don't worry about, like, he has one or two
not
stinkers throughout those games.
no. Sometimes no. The fact that we're still having, the fact that there's still conversation about Martial. We're moving into 2024, and Martial is still in the equation with Man United. That nah,
Yeah, but no one's gonna
we
buy
gotta
him,
move
so
on.
you might as well always keep him, play him, gets injured,
Nah,
that's it, done.
you
Just
gotta
do that.
go
Eat, rinse, and repeat that tactic
cash
until he's
in.
gone.
Nah, now I'm tired. We gotta cash in. We gotta cash in.
I wonder who's gonna
Gotta
take
cash
him,
in.
man. Maybe whatever Marseille or one of those other clubs like that will take him.
Maybe if you
And
want
he
to go
probably
to
won't get injured
Italy,
there.
it is what it is. Not my problem. I'll say good luck, best of luck, thank you, and bye bye. But to wrap it up, though, what is your score prediction for the game? You said a draw, but like,
Yeah, I said draw, but I didn't say what type. I mean, what
yeah,
I see a lot of people hoping for the exciting draw. I mean, what game is what time is the kickoff? Let me check. What time is the kickoff?
it'll be like 8:15 p.m. UK time.
No way, it's a late kickoff. Okay.
It is the late kickoff. For
Oh,
me,
that
it'll be
sounds a lot. That changes a
9:20.
lot. That changes a lot.
Oh, that's
Okay.
it?
Yeah, I
How's
mean, if it's early, it'll be nil boring. Don't get up from your bed. But if
okay?
it's even 3 p.m., it
Yeah,
could be
because it's this
1-1. But
Wednesday, you know.
I agree with Ravi.
2 2.
2-2. 2-2 sounds right.
Okay. Somebody said something as well earlier on. Okay, wait here. 1-1
8:15
draw.
on Amazon Prime.
Hmm. A boring draw,
I
says
got Amazon
Philip.
Prime. Phil, it
Okay.
would have been one if it was early, but when it's late, I don't know.
Yeah. Okay, so you're saying I'm gonna for me, I'm gonna say 2-1 Man United.
Get in there. Look at you acting all confident.
No, I mean, we
So
better win.
explain to me. Give me a quick, like, yeah, I think Rashford's gonna cut
No,
down the
not
line,
not Rashford.
beat
Garnacho will continue his goal scoring. So Garnacho will score a goal. And I think, you know what? Will Hojlund finally get his Premier League goal? I think it's gonna be Bruno.
Yeah, Chelsea
It's gonna
sounds
be
about right.
Bruno. It's gonna be Bruno. It's gonna be
Bruno,
Bruno. So Garnacho and Bruno for me are scoring. Yeah.
Mr. Fernandez.
But who's scoring for you? If it's a draw, like who's scoring for
I'm
you?
hoping
Is
it's
it?
Jackson, and then he
Oh,
goes, he
you're saying you're hoping it's
lifts his
Jackson.
shirt
Okay.
up, and he's like, "I ain't a wet you." I don't know.
Yeah, imagine. I think I saw it in another stream where somebody was like hoping. I think it was maybe for the Brighton game where if he scored, like he did something like this type of celebration, like phone or something.
That'll
I
be a
don't
good
know. I
one.
was like,
That'll be a good
that
one.
that would
Yeah,
be funny, just like making fun of it.
yeah, that'll be
And
a
that
good
would
one.
be like, hey, okay.
And the only
So
other player I see scoring, not a penalty, obviously. Like if you get a penalty, then Enzo will score. But only player I see scoring a normal goal from
yeah,
our play, from will be Sterling.
yeah.
Raheem,
You
our
know what?
killer
Yeah,
winger, Sterling.
I feel like Sterling is looking more and more getting into like that Sterling. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't
He's
know. He's
he's
just
he's beating players like he used to in Liverpool, but he's ready to score. He's at the right place. He's taking shots from some of his goals are world beaters. I'm like, he doesn't score from outside the
yes,
box on the edge of the box. He doesn't do
yes.
curlers. He
Oh
does
yeah, yeah,
tappings.
yeah.
It's
Exactly.
changing,
I've
yeah.
been like, whoa.
It's like he's bringing the best of both from Liverpool slash Man City, but
Yep.
mixing in some new stuff. So,
Hmm. Yeah, we have to wait and
inshallah,
see.
he scores.
Inshallah, Man United wins the game. Thank you. That'll be great. That'll be great. But yeah, guys,
Yeah.
we will wrap it up here. I know there was like a quick question here off topic, but are the northern lights visible where you are? Not really, but I heard recently that we could have seen it a few days
You have
ago,
to
but
drive
I didn't
somewhere,
see
man.
it.
I swear you have to go to some special resort in Norway. We got one in Scotland as well. You go to this resort in certain times of the year,
Oh,
and you can definitely see the Northern Lights.
yeah. Yeah, yeah. Maybe, yeah. More so up north, to be honest. Um, Not exactly where I live, but I did hear that we could have seen it. But like I said, I didn't see it where I live. So
I can't believe people in Norway say up north. It's like you can't get any what Santa's house.
Yeah, I know. No, when I say up north, because I live like down east. Up north like will be like very, up proper up north.
So you don't live in
Tulsa,
Lapland.
Bulda. It'll be, yeah. Maybe where Santa lives potentially. Maybe.
Yeah, we'll see. But
Hey,
yeah, man.
but yeah.
What any one or two other questions or
Um, was one more, but I don't know where that went. But you know what? I think it's fine. Either way, people, big up to those of you who've been here, and big up to Nas who joined for this match preview. Big up to Ravi who put his
oh,
put
big up rap, man,
Nas's
my G.
YouTube link there, and it is also in the title. So just click on it, subscribe to the channel, show him some love.
Thank you
Um,
guys, man. Thank you.
yeah,
I just restarted the channel, obviously, but it's on the come up. It's on the come up.
exactly,
Yeah.
exactly, indeed, it is. But
North
yeah,
Pole,
you
you
are
know.
doing, you are doing videos again, so that's good. Come
Yeah,
on, big
yeah.
up,
I mean,
big
I
up.
do a lot of the MMA stuff as well
Yeah,
on
I've seen
the
that. I
Fight
have,
Week show.
yeah, yeah,
That channel's doing very well, alhamdulillah.
yeah.
We always
Do
get good
shout, you
fighters
know
coming
what?
on.
Do shout that out, and I'll
It's
definitely
okay. Well,
also put that in the
it's literally
description as well.
called the Fight Week show. For everyone to watch us talk about MMA or
Yep.
interview MMA fighters, we like to interview them from all around the world,
Hmm.
big, small. You know, no
That's pretty cool.
champions yet, but soon.
Yeah, like you get them early, and then suddenly
Yeah,
they,
we
you
get a
never
lot
know,
of people
maybe.
from the smaller episode. Yeah, like the Cage Warrior UK. I'm saying the EFC South Africa African Championship fighting. We got all of them. We
Come
speak to a
on,
lot of these brothers from around the world. No,
that's
we got
dope.
one or two of them have made the UFC
Hey,
because we spoke to them early. They made the UFC and they still speak to us. And it's
oh,
like, all
that's
right,
dope because you formed that relationship already early, that
exactly,
connection, right? So, that's
exactly.
still
So
there. You give them
hopefully,
kind of like a
we get
platform.
one or two
That's pretty dope.
champions.
Yeah,
Yeah, man. So it's pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie.
yeah.
I got one or two proper brothers I'm tight with. Hopefully, they can become champion. And yeah,
That'll be
inshallah,
dope.
that goes
Hopefully,
well as well, man. The more
inshallah.
the merrier. Want to quit
Yep.
my job and just do YouTube? That'll be nice.
Yeah, yeah. Hey, that's the goal for both of us, brother. Hopefully, inshallah, that can happen for both of us. We'll put that
Miles
out there in the
Tupac
universe. We're
Biggie.
hustling, working, and,
Always,
and not
always
giving up.
hustling. No, always keep it up, man. I'll see you during
Yeah.
AFCON. I'm gonna do a lot of coverage, then do a lot of watch alongs.
Yes. You know what? I'm gonna be doing AFCON as well. Maybe we can,
Yeah, yeah, exactly. We'll link up, man, here and there.
link up.
Uh,
Yeah, yeah, for sure.
Morocco is my main thing, obviously.
I hear it. I mean,
You
Somalia
could
is not there for me, but I
you
don't
could
know.
support your fellow Marlies. Mali. Oh, Mali's not even in it. I should always tell my Somali man, I support Mali, fam.
Support because
Freddie
funny.
Canute back in the day, like
I don't even
that
think they're in there as well. I'm just
they're
gonna
not
be
even
more
in
so
there, not
on
even.
player watch. So I'll follow along with Onana, Mejbri, and as well Amrabat. It'll be
Oh,
like
here we
99
go.
player
I
watch.
like to hear that. I like exactly.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So I
Yeah,
will
man.
be
I know
watching
Egypt will not win
Morocco.
it heavy with that.
Sorry, Habibi. No, no to Egypt. No for
You
Mo.
guys, man. You guys should have won it last season, man. That's it. If you didn't win it the 2 years way before, that's it. It's done.
Yeah, y'all got dunked on by Senegal twice. How about
But
that?
Mane
Sorry.
and Mendy, bro. When Mendy was
Yes.
actually good.
He was. He was indeed. But yeah, we're going to wrap it up. Big up, everybody. I'll be back on Wednesday for the live match reaction of this game. Do check out the community tab. Make sure you guys are subscribed because I already put out the
Posts.
schedule for the rest of the week. So if you don't want to miss out on anything, subscribe, click the notification bell, like the video. Feel free to join the SFT membership. Once again, a big thank you to Nippon for sending in the super chat
Big
earlier. I
up, man.
appreciate it. It goes a long way to support the channel, the growth of it. So big up to everybody that's been here, and we'll see you guys soon. Alright, bye bye. We're out.
Are you all right? Yes. No, you are all left.